Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back here with Joseph in Yakima, Washington. How's it going, Joseph?
How's it going?
What have you been up to, bro?
Just lately, just kind of been kind of hunkering down for the cold seasons. Holidays just passed, and it's times are a little bit hard, but trying to get through it.
What'd you do for the holidays? What happened?
Just basically been staying around the mission area right here, and it was nice. A lot of people have stopped by and given the homeless people like toiletries and food and clothing, hats, gloves and stuff to keep us warm, and blankets and stuff like that. And they've actually kept it. I've seen a lot of generous acts of kindness and generosity, and it's really helped me get through the holiday season without being with my family.
Sure.
And just being kind of a loner right now, kind of homeless and not really having any type of income or type of purpose where I feel fulfilled with what I'm doing with my life. But it's just kind of a hard time, and I hope I'm progressing out of it. I have a little bit more hope towards the spring and summer when it gets a little bit more warm. Like I have more ambition or something to get through here.
Right,
And
maybe you can get a job out here.
yeah.
What kind of work have you done in the past, bro?
I've done restaurant work. Like I worked at Pizza Hut, P.F. Chang's, McDonald's. I worked at this Greek restaurant in Richland. I'm from the Tri-Cities.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
Yeah, and I've done a lot of like under the table, like moving. I've done roofing, landscaping. So
What job have you enjoyed doing the most?
uh, I kind of like doing landscaping. It kind of I've always done my mom. She used to do a lot of like planting flowers and stuff, and she was trying to do a waterfall before she passed away. And I kind of do like projects like that, and I've always been good at attention to detail and eyeing on stuff like that, and coming out with something creative and looking up to my standards of beautiful or something.
Hey, bro, I know that you mentioned before that you lived with your stepdad and with your mom growing up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened to your biological dad?
I haven't met him until recently when I was 27 when I just met him, and he lives in Spokane.
Oh, okay.
I haven't really connected with him. I mean, he kind of, it seemed like he wanted to have a relationship, but his wife, I think that it's kind of like a driving force between us, just because she didn't really know my intentions, and I was 27 at the time, and I was an addict, and she kind of could tell, and it kind of I think put a label on me as to I don't know my intentions towards going towards him, and I don't know if that makes sense.
Right.
But I have nothing but sheer just kind of wanting guidance and wanting to meet him. I don't have any type of ill like meaning or intent towards that.
Right. Would you want to reconnect with your dad, or is that something that?
Yeah, I touched out to him not last summer, the summer before that, and I was sometimes doing good. I had a job, I was landscaping and stuff, and I talked to him once and told him about the job and everything, and it's just my luck with phones and stuff. I can't really keep in touch with people. I always lose my phone or lose a number.
That's pretty common on your phone.
Yeah.
Do you have any siblings, bro, that you keep in touch?
No, I'm a only child, but I have a stepsister and I have an aunt, and my biological mom is in North Carolina. I kind of try to keep in contact with them, but like I said, I don't have a phone. But it's just because I don't have an ID. So once I get an ID, I can get a free Cricket phone.
Where have you been staying at, bro?
If it's not the mission, just places that there's a bar right down the street from here, across from the Yakima Inn. That area, kind of by Jack in the Box, and just pretty much up and down on First Street.
I can't remember if you mentioned before. You did say you do fentanyl, right?
Yeah.
Have you been like backing off of that, or?
I actually went to detox New Year's Eve and made it 2 days, and I came out and I relapsed. But since I saw you, I've saved 3 people's lives on one with chest compressions and rescue breaths.
Yeah.
And then 2 with Narcan.
What happened, bro?
Just people they're starting to do the powder stuff around in this area.
That's becoming popular, huh? The powder.
Yeah, it's really strong, and people don't really know how to, like, they don't really know what they're getting.
That's stronger than the pill fentanyl, right?
It can be, yeah. You just
Yeah.
like I said, people don't really know like if they're getting. It should be usually stronger than the pills, but I mean, some people can make it a little bit weaker, or some people can make it really high with the carfentanil and stuff,
For sure.
And so people don't know what they're getting. So if they don't have a high tolerance to it, they'll just fall out.
So is that pretty much more addicting than the pills?
For me, and when you start doing powder, it makes you want to do powder more because your tolerance gets a little more higher because of it being so strong. The pills don't have that effect anymore of being able to relieve the symptoms of withdrawal or your pain.
Oh wow! So you actually need the powder in the end more than the actual pills, huh?
If you get to that point, yeah.
Dang, that's interesting, bro. 'Cause you're actually like the third person out of like 80-some people that has told me that they've been doing powder. But I'm noticing more and more people are telling me that now. What kinds of things have you seen out here in the streets recently?
Just typical me being homeless, just drug use, and I don't really I stick to myself, so I'm not really in like any kind of circles, but I try to just do what I can to maintain my habit, and not like going out robbing people or any of that stuff.
Right.
But I might go to a store like back then and maybe take something to supply my habit. And now that I've been incarcerated so much for doing that, I try to find different ways. Like I don't go into stores anymore and do that type of stuff.
What all have you been to jail for?
Theft, possession, minor consumption, possession of alcohol, those type of things. Just drug use and stealing from stores to supply my habit.
What message do you have for like the youth? I know you've said this before, but like in case they haven't seen the video, for the youth about substances.
What? Sorry, say that again?
About drugs.
I started smoking marijuana at like 17, and that progressed all the way into doing all heroin, stem heroin, and methamphetamine. Pulled myself out of that and started doing fentanyl pills, which isn't. I don't know if it's better. I know that shooting up is worse probably, but the fentanyl pills I don't think are any better than salmon heroin. They're super strong and super addicting, and I don't know if the numbers to back it up, but I think that fentanyl in the end will be a little bit more of an impact on people's mortality rates,
right?
Than heroin.
Yeah,
but
from what I've noticed, bro, that's what from the different people I've talked to,
yeah,
sure, it's killing people, especially like young people too.
Yeah, I would say to stay away from opiates. If you get offered fentanyl, I say no, because it's really strong. You don't know what you're getting, and a lot of people don't they don't have the tolerance to hold the weight of fentanyl, And if you're not around people that have Narcan or they don't have a temperament where they're not going to panic, you could potentially be left for dead. Like people just will leave you.
Do you have a Narcan?
I have a prescription right now on me to get Narcan. You can get a prescription for your doctor, or I think at pharmacies to be able to get Narcan. And I just haven't made my way to the store, but I'm trying to get that to where I'm always having Narcan on me. I used to have that all the time at Tri-Cities.
That's one of my goals, bro. I need to figure out a way to carry some Narcan myself.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, I want to be able to carry them and distribute them to everybody.
Yeah.
I need to figure out how to make that connection to be able to do that.
Yeah, I really think that it should be accessible anywhere. Like.
Yeah, for sure, man. I know I messed this up last time, bro. What's your email and phone number in case somebody wants to get a hold of you with donations?
My email is joey.elliott. JEELLIOTT, Elliott, and then joey.elliott.je@gmail.
And then, bro, lastly, do you have a message for your family if they end up seeing this video on YouTube?
I love them, and I plan on, you know, getting out of this hole I'm in, and that, you know, I hope that there's sunny, bright days ahead of us.
And then lastly, are you okay with me posting this on my YouTube channel?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Awesome, I appreciate it, bro.
Hopefully next time I'll have a cell phone, so I'll be able to give out a number.
For sure, bro. That'd be good.